Hey guys, in this video we are going to talk about collections. Collections are a great way to kind of pull out certain types or certain images from your catalogs and put them into a special collection without literally moving them or creating a new version of the file. And so they are very powerful in helping you to get organized. And there are two types of collections. There is the regular collection, and then there's a smart collection. Now, it comes preset with some smart collections that come right within Lightroom. So all of my images that I've labeled as a 5-star automatically are pulled into this collection that's already been created by Lightroom. And you can see that there are many other types of collections that are created as well. But we can create our own smart collections too. But let's start by just creating a regular collection. First, I'm going to create a collection set, and all a collection set is a folder that can hold multiple collections in them. And so I'm going to call this one My Best Images. Okay? And I can include this into the Smart Collections folder that's already there, or I can have it not be included. And so I'm going to hit Create. And so you see it's been created above the Smart Collections set that's already there. So let's create a collection, and let's call this My Best Wedding Images. Whoops, Wedding Images. And I do want it to go inside a collection set, but I want it to go into My Best Images set. And then I don't want it to include the selected photos because I haven't really searched and figured out, which images I want in there. So I'm going to turn that off. But if I did leave it on, it would give me the option to create a new virtual copy of my images as they come into these sets. What that would give me is the ability to actually edit the images in my collections differently than how they're edited in the rest of the galleries. So I'm going to leave that blank. And then set as the target collection. Let's go ahead and set that, and I'll show you what that does in a second. So let's create this one. Now it looks like it went ahead and brought in the one that I had selected. And so I didn't want it to do that because I had not picked it. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. And to get rid of an image from a collection, you just hit the delete key. And so there you go. I've deleted it. So let me go back to my catalog here. And so because I have a collection here now, I can simply go through and I can kind of grab some of my images that I like. And I can, if they're weddings, I can drag them right into the folder. Now, I can create another collection called My Best Engagement Images. Okay, and again, I forgot to uncheck that, add what's already been selected, so I'm going to hit the delete key. Those are now gone. Let me go back to all my photographs. Okay, and let's kind of look through here. There's one engagement, and let's get down to the bottom here. I know I have some engagements down here. There we go. There's some right through here. And here's one here. And so I can drag those right into that folder there. So you can see I now have these images inside of my collections. My best engagement images, my best wedding images, and all I had to do was drag them in. Now, you'll notice that this one has the plus sign after it, and that's because I set it as the target engagement. So what that means is I can use the keyboard shortcut. The letter B is the keyboard shortcut to start to put images into that collection. So right now I have 6. If I go through here and hit B and B, I now have 8 because I've added those to it. And that is a really quick way to start to bring images into your targeted collection by just hitting that keyboard shortcut, the letter B on your keyboard. And you can even select multiple images at a time and hit the letter B, and it will pull all of those images into your targeted collection. So originally, if you have not changed your target collection, if you go up to Catalog, you have up here what's called a Quick Collection. And in your catalog, you should have the plus sign after it, which means that that is currently your target collection. And I could turn my Quick Collection back to my target collection by simply right-clicking and put Set as Target Collection. And now as I hit the B key, they go into a quick collection up top. That is the default for Lightroom, is having your quick collection be your target collection. Now, a quick collection basically is just a place for you to quickly select images. It's not really a long-term type collection, and so I think it would be best to get it off of the quick collection, but you can choose that on your own. Now let's create a smart collection. So a smart collection is going to choose images to go into your collection, but it's going to do it based on rules. And so let's name this one My Best Wedding Images Smart, or let's not do smart, let's do 5-star. Okay, and so we want it to be in My Best Images. Let's choose a rating. Okay, so is greater than or equal to 5 stars. Let's add another rule because I want it to be my wedding images, not just any of my images. And so I can come down here to my metadata and I can do a keyword. Okay, and I want that keyword contains wedding. And so let's hit create. And now you see it has that little sprocket by it that shows that it's a smart collection. All of my wedding images that have a keyword of wedding, you can see it right here, and a 5-star rating have been pulled into this collection. And the beauty of it is any image in the future within this catalog that has a 5-star rating and a keyword of wedding will also be pulled into this collection. And so what this becomes is a permanent collection that is constantly updating with my best wedding images. So hopefully you can see the power of collections, that you can quickly organize or create your folders of images that don't take up more space on your hard drive, but allow you to find and really track down images that you're searching for. The real key to smart collections, though, is that you are using your rating system, that you're using your keywords, and that you're using your color labels as your images come into Lightroom. Because if you're not doing that, there's no way that Lightroom can track these things down. And so it's imperative that you get used to, when you import a new session, that you do these things to your images so that you can create smart collections and Lightroom can constantly add images to them. Now, another thing I want to show you really quick. Let's say this image right here. I actually want this to be a black and white image. And treatment. And so if I go to black and white, this image goes black and white, and I've done that in my quick collection. And now if I go back into my folders and I find that image right here, it has matched it and it has made it black and white. So unlike a virtual copy, if I was to have virtual copies in my collections, I could make changes to those inside of the collections and it would not affect the original image in the catalog or in the folders that they are originally sitting in. But if I simply bring them into the collection without creating virtual copies, any change I make inside of a collection makes a change outside of that collection as well. And so that's basically it. Just one last thing I want to show you is that if it is not a smart collection, so if it's a regular collection, I can change the sort order of my images. If it is a smart collection, you cannot change your sort order. And the reason is because in a smart collection, your images are constantly being updated or checked by Lightroom. It's constantly searching for this match. In fact, if I was to remove 5 stars from this image, you can see that image disappeared. And so if I wanted to sort these images, what I could do is simply create a new collection. I could go, so I'm in my smart collection here. I can go create collection, and let's go wedding images, 5 stars. Okay, I do want to include my selected photos. So I hit that. I now get a new collection, and now I can drag these images around. So that's just one little thing that makes smart collections just a little more difficult. And that's it. Collections are a great way to help you stay organized. You can use regular collections that you constantly keep updated, or you can use smart collections where Lightroom keeps them updated based on a set of rules that you've set up.